Hey guys, so I have a really unique word. So something that God has always done with me is like spoke to me. I've always gotten like real emotional through like Disney movies and stuff. It's like been since I've been a kid. It's so weird. Well, today my brother and I had a really nice talk. Any client kind of knows what's going on with him, but God basically really is moving. Let's just say that. And this is why I'm telling all of you guys that the prodigals are definitely going through it right now. Even if you don't see the changes just yet, there's changes taking place right now leading into what will happen later. So my brother and I had a really nice talk today, and he's like, do you remember, he said, I was thinking about like Disney movies, and my family was always like big into Disney. My dad loved Disney World, and he took us there a lot as kids. And it's definitely an emotional thing to think about with me, because you know a song that always would get me real emotional in when he first passed away was the song from Hercules, I Can Go the Distance. And God kept speaking that to me when he passed away. My brother would confirm it, and he'd be listening to it, saying it reminded him of Dad, that he had a video of them when they were at Disney, and my dad, staring at the castle with the song I Can Go the Distance from Hercules. And if anybody here has ever heard it, it is a beautiful song. Absolutely beautiful. Literally, it reminds me so much of this journey about how you can go the distance. As a matter of fact, I want you all to write it down. Go the Distance from Hercules. Listen to it. Come back to this video. Comment what you thought, because that's what you're going to be going through. It's so motivating to me. Well, anyways, so, that would choke me up when he passed away, because it reminded me so much of my dad, that song. Well, long story short, and as a matter of fact, my mother-in-law even had said that, which was crazy because she never says anything like that. Well, anyways, guys, so today my brother's on the phone, and he tells me he was, doing a lot of thinking, and he thought about, he was thinking about Disney songs. He's like, do you remember when Dad always would say how you would run up to the TV set during the movie Pocahontas? And anybody here who has seen it, when I was little, my dad would always laugh because I would run up to the TV set because I loved Pocahontas. My nanny bought me a Pocahontas cup. To any girl here, you had the Disney Princess Pocahontas cup. It was pink. Well, anyways, I would run up to the TV set, and I would put my hand the way Pocahontas did to John Smith as they were taking him away. And I would put my hand out and then move it upwards, like the wave that Pocahontas did at the edge of the cliff as they're taking him away, playing the Colors of the Wind song. So he's like, do you remember that? When Dad would laugh about that. And I laughed because my brother hasn't talked like this in such a long time, coming back to his senses. Well, him coming back to his senses is just amazing to me, because I never thought that I'd ever see something like that. Okay, to anybody that knows. So I pray and have God cover him, every hair on his head, this process. But when he said that, it just choked me up. Well, then I got to thinking, and I felt it so strong in the spirit that God was speaking through him prophetically. Okay, well, anybody here that knows the story of Pocahontas, it reminded me so much of you all. Okay, and how Pocahontas literally had to take on the most difficult obstacle that there was. She had to go against her family of what they thought, what they believed in. So in other words, you're going against what the world says, what your family could think, your friends could think, to do something that's so bold and so fearful because you're not used to it and you don't know how it's going to go, but you're just following what God's putting in front of you. And how Pocahontas, had no sense of what could happen by falling in love with a human, but she was willing to take the risk. She was willing to put everything on the, I guess you could say, she was willing to put everything on a gamble. Okay? She didn't know what could take place, the dangers and all that different stuff. And when it came down to it, when she had to pick between her family and John Smith dying, how she went and she stood up for what was right. She was bold, she was courageous, she was fearless. And that was downloaded in my spirit through my brother prophetically, and I wanted to share this with you guys because it just amazed me. It amazed me how the Lord spoke through him and how that word was downloaded in me. And what I want you guys to know is that you're called to be bold, fearless, courageous, the way Pocahontas was. She risked everything. She risked everything. She didn't know how it was going to go. She didn't know how it was going to go. She just went with it. And that's the same thing that you guys are called to do. Okay? So I just want this to be something that was encouraging to you guys. And I want you to realize that, I never thought in a million years, please keep him in prayer, that my brother would ever be coming back to his senses. Again, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but I never thought in a million years that he would ever be coming back to his senses, because it was just that bad. And how God is faithful to what he says. Again, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but please cover him for me. Please keep him in prayer. He has definitely, again, a lot of work that needs to be done, but just the fact that we're here, praise God. So anyways, guys, I hope that gives you some hope. I love you all so much. If you would like to work with me, you can email me at deadmarriagesredeemed@gmail.com. I repeat, deadmarriagesredeemed@gmail.com. Facebook group, come on over. We would love to have you guys come join the family. Dead Marriages Redeemed. Come on over. If you guys could, please like and comment. I appreciate it so much. It helps big time to grow the channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.